So I am currently walking around Creekstone Commons, and this is such a beautiful little area. It's one of those condo associations that have some really amazing homes in it. Most of them are attached, but there are some that are actually detached. And this area is really kind of neat because the condo association actually has a lot to offer its homeowners. Now, you don't have to take part in all of it if you don't want to. It's got baseball fields, walking areas, it's got tennis courts. You've got a pool that you can pay to be a part of if you want to, but if you have no interest in it, you don't have to pay for it. So that's a little bit of a savings that you can get living over this way. Now, something that you'll notice is these condos actually are built with a modern contemporary design, I would say. I think they have a really nice appeal to them, and this builder was pretty prevalent in the Northeast Ohio area, and they're really well known for the style that they offer, plus the high quality that they have on the inside. Now, as I'm sure you've probably already figured out, right now we are approaching my newest listing, and that is going to be 32735 Brookstone. And this home is one of the ones that kind of stand out from the rest of the different condos that they have here. We have a single unit standing alone. It's not attached to any other units, so you get a huge sense of privacy. And this is actually one of the bigger options that they had available for the people when they were moving into these areas. So not only do you have that privacy, but you have one of the biggest units that are available in the development, which is extremely convenient. And that's something that you really cannot beat because the price of this home is coming in at $210,000. So you get so much bang for buck with everything that you're getting with your purchase. Now, I'm a huge fan of this design and the style because the builder incorporated nature very well into the design of these condos, and they almost kind of blend in with the nature and the trees around, but they don't actually use a grass that is surrounding the house. They completely surround it with rocks, and they work in a lot of different gardens and mulch beds with different styles of bushes, plants, and all that stuff. And it really makes it feel like it's part of nature, and it's not just one of those big developments. It's really something the homeowner can go outside and feel extremely proud to own. Now, with where this house is located, you've got some extremely convenient access to all of the shopping. There's some pickleball courts nearby that you could walk to. There's a convenience store right across the street. Anything that you could think of that you could possibly need is going to be very easy to get to from this location. Now, as we're walking around, you're kind of getting a glimpse as far as what it feels like to kind of walk around this area. And I'm gonna go inside and give you the tour of the condo before we start to talk about the exterior of the home a little bit more, but it's definitely something you're going to want to stick around for because it is amazing. Now, as we enter into this home, you step into what I'm going to call a mudroom. It's got a little area for tossing your shoes, and then off to the left there's some storage where you can put all of your coats and stuff that you're not using every single day. But down here is going to be the main access point to the whole house. You can go left up the stairs into the main living area. You can go straight further down the hallway. Off to the right is your garage, and then at the end of that hallway you're also going to have your laundry room. Now, this laundry room is extremely spacious. It's got an electric hookup for the dryer, and then your hot water tank's also in here. But if you were to turn left at the end of the mudroom, it's going to bring you to a completely different space. Down this hallway, you're going to have an array of different rooms. The first room off to the left, you're going to have this massive walk-in storage room with a ton of shelves in here. So if you want to store arts and crafts or use it as like a secondary storage pantry area, you can do so as well. Off to my right, down this hallway is going to be the first full bathroom of the home. So luckily you have a bathroom on every single floor. You're not stuck going up and down stairs to get to a different one if you need it. And then you're gonna have a mechanical closet off to the left, and at the end of the hall, you're gonna have two really well-sized bedrooms. Now, I'm a huge fan of this setup because these bedrooms are separate from the rest of the house. So if you wanted to use one as an office or for a guest room, they could really have their own space without really having to impede on you upstairs. But they do overlook all this really nice landscaping, and it makes it feel like you're in the woods and kind of on vacation. I kind of like the vibe that it's offering. Now, something to note is that these bedrooms have a ton of space in the closet, so you're not stuck storing in multiple different locations. You're going to have plenty of space for all of your clothes if you need to put them in there. Now, as we start to work our way up to the second floor, you're going to work your way up these carpeted staircase, and it's a really open feeling as far as the ceiling goes. It's got really open sights up to the second floor, which once you get to the top of the staircase landing, you are going to have a few different options as far as which way you go. You go straight into the living area, right over into the bedroom area, or left into the kitchen. Over in that bedroom area, you're gonna have a half bath that is accessible to the whole floor, and then there is the primary bedroom. Now the primary bedroom is a massive space. You're going to have plenty of room for a king-size bed. You'll have more than enough space for dressers. If you wanted to put a little lounging area in there, you could as well. Not to mention that this closet takes up the whole wall, and it's even got some built-in storage that is original to the home, and it's some really nice woodworking, I have to admit. A lot of the time when you're getting these condos, you are kind of stuck not having a primary bathroom, but this one actually has one. You've got your full-size shower, the toilet, and a sink with some pretty solid counter space. Now over in the main living space, this room is again a very large open room. It's got a little bit of separation from the kitchen, but you are having direct eyesight to the dining area. But my true favorite part about this living area is the fact that it has this amazing fireplace with the built-in cabinetry next to it. It just makes it feel extremely warm and homey in here. I love the woodwork that was used and the fact that it just was not painted over. It's still original to how the house was built, and it's still in great condition, so you really can't go wrong with it. Now the fireplace is one of those old school cast iron wood burning fireplaces, so it's going to heat this whole floor with ease in the wintertime if that's your cup of tea. If not, you don't have to use it. It still makes a really nice aesthetic. Again, like the rest of this house, there are a ton of windows, and they're all vinyl windows, so they're updated. You don't really have to worry about fixing or replacing them anytime soon. It's going to last you a long time to come. But also from this living area, you have the ability to step outside onto your private oasis, which is going to be your second story deck. And this deck actually wraps around part of the house, so it's not like it's just some dingy little deck that you step out onto and can't really go anywhere. You could legitimately fit a seating area, a table, you can get a grilling area. It's just the perfect setup for someone who really enjoys being outdoors. Now as far as the dining area goes, you're going to be able to fit a good sized table in here. It's going to fit 8, I would say, easy. If you want to, you might be able to stretch it a little bit and fit some more, but I would probably stick to that 8 number. But the dining area also has a sight line into the kitchen, and there is actually an eat-in area right behind the sink, so if you need some extra seating there, you have that as well. But over in the kitchen, it's still going to feel like it's got that mid-century modern vibe with the original cabinets that go all the way to the ceiling. I absolutely love the style of that. And then the light on the ceiling, it's a little bit outdated, but it still fits the vibe, and I kind of dig it. As far as the countertops go in here, they've had a light refresh, so they are feeling really sleek and clean. But the real kicker for this area is going to be the kitchen sink. I love that it's located in the corner, and it's not something that you see every day like those regular drop-in sinks. This one is going to have 2 basins, and the sink itself is actually located in the corner, and it just gives it a lot of charm. I think this area is the perfect size for having a couple people in here prepping food while everyone else is outside or in the living area hanging out. So as we're moving out to my favorite area, which is going to be the deck back here, we have that nice open space that feels like it's part of nature. I don't think you can go wrong with living in this area just due to the fact that you have a lot of privacy here. There's no neighbors. You're not attached to anyone. It's such a great price point that it's so hard to pass up on. The exterior of this house is completely maintained for you. You don't have to keep up with the paint. You don't have to worry about the roof. It's just very maintenance-free living for $210,000, and you really cannot go wrong with it. It's going to make your life super easy so you can just enjoy it and not have to worry about that regular homeowner maintenance besides the things that are on the inside of the house. So if this is a property that you might have any sort of interest in, definitely reach out to me. I can get you a private tour scheduled for it, but this one isn't going to last, so you're going to want to reach out soon. If it's already sold, don't worry, I can still help you. We can get you something else. But again, you have to reach out, and all of my contact info for that is down in the description. If you want to reach out to me, the best way to do it is text, because that's the way I'll respond the fastest. But if you call me and I miss it, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But with all that being said, I hope you like this property tour. If you want some more, definitely subscribe. But I'm going to leave the video there. I'll catch you in the next tour.